Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. I'm glad y'all are here. This ain't nothing but positivity going on right now in this mofracking garage right now. I'm just letting you know, nothing but positivity right now. I am doing my woosah. It's all about positivity. It really is. But yeah, so I'm gonna show you what happened. I came out here. I forgot to check on that Queen, this awesome Queen USA American made steel, awesomeness bone, winter bottom bone as they call it. It didn't turn out like I wanted it to. I could have messed up. Maybe I should do what that one individual said I should do. I don't know. But at the same time, it's still not bad looking. It's just just not. You know, I took some of the stain or whatever was in the bone originally, took some of it out. But I have not gave up yet. I haven't. I know some of y'all probably want me to give up, but I am not going to give up right now. I will never give up. I will either just stop what I'm doing and then put it away for another rainy day. But we're going to get to it. I'm sitting here holding it right now. Y'all can't see it in the camera view right now, but I'm holding it up. It still looks good. Nothing wrong with it. But like I said, I may have to go deeper into the bone. I don't know. I was trying to be careful, right? I'd rather take a little bit at a time off and then because you can't put it back, right? You take the bone off, it's kind of hard to fill it back up. So, but we're going to leave it like it is for right now, and I'm going to recock and try to get some more opinions and maybe, hopefully they're good. I wouldn't say opinions, but advice. I'm gonna go back and kind of do a little bit of research. But whatever was on this bone, it's definitely had some kind of lacquer finish. I mean, it looked pretty. It did look pretty. It really did, but it's something on it. I'm not really sure. I thought it was pocket worn. I mean, it is a pocket worn knife. This knife has been used. It's got a little bit of wear on it, but for the most part, it's pretty nice. It looks pretty good. It's a good carry. Super sharp, but yeah, I mean, I'd still carry it or whatever. I may even get froggy and get a slip for it or make a slip. I don't know. Or it's just gonna go back in its little home out of the light and get pulled out for a talking piece somewhere. I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna kind of relook at it and see what I can do. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm not gonna get too crazy with it. So. But I may use some brown dye. I may order some brown dye or something. So, like I said, I ain't giving up. It's okay. Well, I used a little bit of water and I got in there because water will take some of that off. And of course it came off. I didn't show you all that, but I forgot about it last night. Literally before I turned the camera on and started filming, I just rubbed it off and it came off. So, but we'll do it. We'll get a closer look on it. But we got to get this knife put back together. Alrighty, folks. There it is. This is where I had the black, this stuff right here. But, yeah, that's the other side. I scraped on this too, but I didn't go super deep with it. So I may go with some brown. I don't know. I had one gentleman say, hey, the brown looks better. So, but either way, I didn't want to get crazy with it. Like, this can be fixed. You just had to either use some kind of paint or dye to dye the bone. I may have to go deeper into the bone. I don't know. Thought I did with the sandpaper, but evidently I did not. So, but if y'all have any comments or any, if you get too crazy with it, I'm probably just going to delete it. But if you got any, some solid recommendations, feel free to drop in there, okay? So I'm going to put this up here out of the way. I'm done with it for the day. Here's this leather sheath, y'all. Turned out pretty good. You can see it's starting to crack right here, but I ain't giving up on it. I'm trying to keep it original. I may just, probably won't carry it because I'll be scared this is going to rip off. See how it's coming apart. So, but what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put some of this wax on. I'm going to go ahead and get this out of the way, let it be soaking because I probably will come back with a second coat of it, okay? So that way I can get this out of the way and let it do what it's going to do. Let it think about itself, do what it's going to do, and then I can focus on the knife. So kind of wish this sheath was made a little bit better, but you know, they were probably on budget cuts back then. Not really sure, but it's fixable. Even this right here is fixable. I'd have to redo a rivet, another piece of leather, try to save the snaps. But see, that may be hard to do too. See, that's why I don't want to. Probably not gonna carry it, y'all. I'm just be part of my collection, I guess. All right, so I'm gonna let it sit it to the side. May put one more coat and then we'll buff the excess off. So we'll put it aside, let it do what it's gonna do. Close this up, put that to the side. And then we're going to try to get to this other knife right here. Piece it back together. Here it is. I love the way that blade shape is. I may make one for myself like this. It's a good design for sure. So there's the pommel. And get all this. Not sure if I'll be able to get it tight, y'all. But I'll sure try. I'll sure try. Yeah, let me grab a little file. I don't want to go too deep and get into the threads right there, but I needed to clean this up. It had burrs and everything else. It should be about as good as I'm gonna get, because if I keep filing down, I'm gonna get into the threads in here on this brass nut. All righty, let's see how this is gonna work. All right, hey. So I sat here and fought with it, took stuff back apart. And I didn't want to put y'all through the video like that. So I think I got it pretty much lined up. It's going to be hard to make it perfect, because more likely this thing was never taken apart based off what y'all saw. Go look back earlier in the video, or on the second video when I took it apart. Or the first video, sorry. It's going to be hard. So what I'm going to do is, while I tighten it down, I can kind of like tweak, because it's got a little play in there. It's going to be hard to go back to what it was. That's kind of what I'm figuring to do with it. Try to get it lined up as good as possible, like while I'm tightening it down. So, but that's it right there. Like I said, it ain't going to be perfect, because between hand BO and no telling what else was on this knife. Y'all know what I mean? Probably got a story, but just gonna kind of tighten it down a little bit and then play with it from there. See how it slide down in place? You gotta tweak it. Much crud in between. This thing was funky, let me tell you. So it's definitely not gonna go back exactly how it was because it had so much crud and stuff in it. All right, I'm about to running out of screwdriver. All right, so I put it in my little Dremel vise right here, which is pretty handy. And I just tried to line up as best as I could. It's not perfect, but y'all know what? These little phenolic spacers were not perfect either on this knife when I took it apart, but it just had so much funk on it. But it's nice. It's tighter. I'm able to tighten it. I cleaned up those threads some. It was able to screw down that brass with some little channel locks, or not channel locks, but needle nose pliers. But what I did is to keep it from keeping these teeth from wearing out on the stud part of the tang. I kind of let it naturally spread out, and I went like this, and I just spun around like that without gripping it. I didn't want to mess the threads up by grabbing it like this. I just let it kind of sit in there. Got it tight as I wanted to get it without stripping anything. So, but like I said, it's not too bad. Like I said, I can tweak around, but it's gonna settle in. What it's gonna do, it feels all right to the hand. I'm gonna take some more wax and put it here on the leather stack. But that's it. The cool thing is I can always take it back apart. Like I said, I didn't over tighten it. It's still clean in there. I can always back out and kind of mess with it, later. But for right now, I wanted just to put it back together because I didn't want to lose parts on it, if that makes sense. So not too bad. Like I said, I can feel around and kind of tell it's not quite perfect, but like I said, it had so much junk in between each of these things. So when I took the little wire wheel on a Dremel and cleaned them off. So I knew it wasn't going to go back perfect just because of that. Because I don't think it's ever been taken apart. And these are pretty old. So, but anywho, I may sharpen a little bit, put a little edge on it, and go from there, and we'll put it back on the sheath and clean the sheath up. All right, didn't have to do much to the edge. It was already pretty good. Wasn't shaving paper or nothing, but I got it to shave paper, so y'all can see it a little bit better. Think it will do what it needs to do, y'all. I don't know about you. I think it's sharp enough for right now. So we shall see. Anywho, the household 6 was calling me, but yeah, old knife cleaned up pretty good. This would be a good candidate for maybe start out with scratches. Really ain't that deep. Probably start with like 600 grit and just kind of work, somewhat wet sand, but not with water. Just use like WD-40 or something like that, some type of light oil, and wet sand it like that. It's what I like to do. So that's what I'm gonna do. But here's the sheath. I don't think I'm gonna wait and because I already technically put 2 more coats of wax on this. But what we gonna do, I'm gonna take this cloth right here. Just kind of get some of the excess off. I'm not really polishing it. You can polish it. But the way this leather is, it would take the juice ain't worth the squeeze with it. But I was just getting any kind of like excess off, and then slide that in there. That's it right there. Like I said, I do need to come back through here and re-thread it. See where it's been coming apart, which that won't be too complicated. But there you go, folks. Like I said, that was part 2. You know, these things had to get done. I couldn't just, do half of it and then just put it to the side. I wanted to finish. I wanted to follow through and follow up with my project. So that's what I did. Like I said, eventually I'll feel froggy and I'll get my leather stuff situated, and I'll attempt to rethread the sheath there and get it put back together properly. And they just kind of cheaply made leather sheaths, which, it serves its purpose, I guess, but, it is what it is. But either who, we'll do that one day, hopefully, if I can remember. I got too many little projects I want to get done, and not enough time to do them. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. I know at least some of you anyway. But I got to make some more wax. But like I said, don't forget about the wax. You can go on the Whatnot channel and order you some wax. Like I said, it may take a little bit to get to you. Some people get it fairly quick. It just depends on where it's going. I sent out quite a few the other day, and some knives, and then I had a couple. I think they were gentlemen's, if I ain't mistaken. I do have ladies every once in a while to order some wax and purchase some knives as well. Now I don't know if they're getting them for themselves or for somebody else. It's not none of my business. Either way, I was thankful that they bought it. So, but like I said, I had a couple gentlemen order wax and bought knives on the channel. So go check the knives out if you're interested in them. It's all to their own, what you're wanting. But like I said, this knife right here, y'all, I'm surprised it's still on there. It's on there. Ain't nothing wrong with this knife. It's in really good condition. So y'all saw me clean it. It's in operating condition right now. So go on to Whatnot and go get you a sharp finger if you ain't got one already. If you want another one, hey, you may be a sharp finger person that loves sharp fingers. So go in there and get you one. But this one right here is on the Whatnot channel right here. I'll show you one more time. Whatnot channel's right here. So go in there and get you some, and get you some wax, and you'll be happy. I promise you that. And like I said, don't forget about the knife. This Ma'am knife right here. This and a can of wax. When we hit the 1,500 subscribers, I will let y'all know ahead of time. I'll post a video, and y'all blow that thing up with comments. And what I'll do is I'll go through the little AI program that selects randomly selects the comments, and that's who the winner's going to be. So let's get the word out. Let's get the subscribers. And like I said, I got a lot of people don't want to put comments on there. Hey, all you got to do is just say hi. That's it. You ain't got to go in there and have a conversation and tell me about your family and all that stuff. If you don't feel comfortable chit-chatting on there, just drop in there and say hi, okay? I'd really appreciate it, but it's getting closer and closer, so let's just make it happen. Get the word out, share it. Let's get it going. Like, I've got over 300 something videos on there. We just gradually creeping up. So we'll see how. I ain't giving up. I'm gonna keep her going. Maybe one day a miracle will happen. So we'll see what happens. So, but y'all stay positive, stay motivated, stay vigilant in this crazy world. And for my subscribers I do have, I really appreciate it. I know some of y'all pop on there, unsubscribe and subscribe. It happens. I try not to look at the numbers too much, and it is what it is. Can't please everybody. So, but y'all have a blessed weekend, and hope to see you back. We don't tell them what we're gonna get into. I do have to work some this weekend, but I've got a few projects I think I'm gonna do. A little bit of yard work. I may have to help my wife with some other project, but I will be back out here. Y'all saw a list of knives up here that I got to clean. So they just sitting there going, clean me. Come on, Marcel. Clean me. I'm looking at them. They're right there. Y'all saw it. Y'all got a glimpse of them. So, well, you know what? Let's do a close-up real quick. Let's close this video out, and let's look at these knives that I'm planning on cleaning. All right, here they are right here. They're saying, clean me. Clean me. Here's that ma'am. There's that one. This is on Whatnot. There's these beautiful little crosses made out of olive wood that Mr. Clark's Kentucky Knives sent me. Stepdad sent me some of these. I got to replace the shield on this right here. Look how pretty that is. But those are on another video. This is an old Ulster right here. Pretty solid knife. Just needs some love. Needs some cleaning. This old charade right here needs some love and cleaning. That was in the junk box I found. This has already been cleaned, but it's an old. It's the Big Arm Hammer brand, so it's pretty old. Pre-World War II, I believe. Like I said, it's a beautiful case right here. Kind of whittled down. This is one of my stepdad sent, but look how pretty that. Sorry about that. Look how pretty this bone is. Y'all see that? Pretty bone. Good old timer. I think that's an 8-aught T right there. Or 88. Let me think. I can't even open it. My thumbnail's still growing back. I don't know what brand this was. This was in a box of knives. I can't read it out, but I think I'm gonna have to do I'm gonna have to clean it and then use the pencil trick to bring it out. But whatever it is, it's an old knife. Good old case camp knife. It needs some cleaning. Needs some love. That bone's, I think that's bone. Could be Delrin. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Sometimes. I think that's Delrin though. Pretty sure. So K-bar. I know I keep zooming out. K-bar. I think this is an old Cut Master, if I ain't mistaken. Believe so. Pretty heavy knife. This little, I think this is a 18-aught T. It's a little liner lock. It's kind of a cute knife. This one's got, somebody broke the tip. It was in a box full of knives. I'm going to fix that one day. Kind of round the tip back off. It's broke. Of course, y'all seen this one right here. This is an old one. It's old Imperial. Probably from the 30s. Pretty sure I looked up already. This one needs a little bit of love. It's a little Swiss Army knife. And then I love these old Ulster. These are solid camp knives right here. So one I'm going to clean up and put it up. And then this other one, I think I'm going to clean it up. And I may EDC carry this one or put it in a camp bag or something. But either way, these are some projects I got to do. So, but hey, thank y'all for joining, okay? Y'all take care, and hopefully I'll see y'all next time, all right?